Yes. Hello. Welcome to the second live session from Lillehammer. Today we have a technique and motor skill session with some strength. I am Mikko Kokslien. I am a former Nordic combined athlete, and I have done some work with Einar, who works in Olympiatoppen, where I am now, also working together with Einar, amongst others. Einar, can you tell a little bit about the session?
We'll have, as Mikko said, we'll have a sort of mixed session today. We'll do the main focus will be on ski jumping technique, but we'll mix in some strength work, stability work, and some mobility work as well. And so we try to stay focused on the technical part, and for you to learn as much as you can, you should really try to focus on the task at hand. So and we'll try to give you some challenges during the session. I guess we'll also give you some information as we go as to why we do the stuff we do, and what we're looking for, and what we're trying to achieve. And this is the session we're doing today is, as I said, a mixed session. It's a session that's very similar to the ones we have with the special ski jumpers here in Lillehammer, and also with the Nordic combined, of course.
Yeah, me and Einar, as I told you, we have been doing these kinds of things since 2011.
Yeah. Getting old.
Yeah, it didn't help me that much in the jumping hill, but I think that was other things maybe. I think it's sort of hard to tell what this kind of sessions actually does, or what do you think about that, Einar? Why is it important?
No, because I think you're able to do few jumps in the hill, so it's valuable to have to train ski jumping technique inside as well. And it's also not just about improving during the session, so but it's really more about what sticks in your head, what you're able to reproduce in a couple of days. That's what you actually learned. So you're gonna have some focus on some techniques you can use to maximize learning.
What I remember from the sessions that I used to have is you also get a bit wider platform when it comes to what happens in the ski jumping hill. It can be different kind of weather, the in-run speed, feeling can be very different. So I think these sessions help you get a bigger, what do you say? Maybe call it platform to handle different situations and different scenarios.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try to keep it simple. You guys might have some special parts of technique you're working on, so you can we'll coach these athletes from our point of view. And I think I wrote down, or Per-Erik wrote down, it's useful to have a mirror if you're training alone, just to give yourself some feedback. And it's most important when you're doing technical work, so that you're able to correct your movement and evaluate yourself, see how it looks, really. So we don't have a mirror here today, so we'll try coaching as best as we can. Okay, shall we get started?
Get started.
As always, we start off with some mobility. Important for ski jumpers because you need to sit in a good position. But we'll start general with mobility.
Prøve kanin.
Ta det. Okay. You can start down on your front, like this. Good. Okay, straight knee, same movement. Are you guys sore from yesterday's session? A bit? Okay, a bit faster, come on. Good. Then we'll do the scorpion. All around the back, good. Just a small and large movement. No rush.
What are these this for? Is it mobility or?
General mobility.
Yeah.
So we're trying to work through most of the body.
Yeah.
In a dynamic way. Okay, up in this position. Let's go down like this and then change. Just keep the bottom position a couple of seconds and then change again. Okay, and we'll go to the front like this. Try to push your body to the floor and then change again. If we're able to keep a straight knee on the back is good. Kanskje at den benken to ting. Okay, I'll pick up the tempo. So we'll go under, front. Come on. Good. Okay, good. From this position, press your chest forward and then go back this position and then back down again. Straight out your knee, Gida. Kom da, men Strekke kneet ut, eller? Good.
How was jumping earlier today? Good. Good conditions? Was it good conditions?
I didn't jump.
Oh, you?
Just answered.
Okay. In this position, on your knees, just to the front and all the way over. Are you able to pause a bit on one leg before you go to the front? Hold a bit and then go front. You need to keep your balance around your pelvic. This is something we sometimes work with cross-country skiers as well for skating. So you need to be able to stand on one leg. Good, much better. Okay, we'll try from this position. Deep position here to this front. Good. No pause there. Just straight up. Good. Okay, stay up here. We'll go to the side.
Do you think this kind of session also can be beneficial for cross-country skiing or only Nordic or ski jumping?
Yeah, of course. This mobility drill we use with a lot of the sports we work with.
Mm.
So all about keeping good enough mobility to be able to perform technically good.
Mm.
Okay. So we'll go to the back, open up all the way to the back, to the back, to the side, and then front with a bit more tempo. Come on. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, good. Down on your back. Start with bent knee. Just roll over to the side. Try to keep your shoulders down to the mat. Okay, when you're all over to the side, grab a hold of your toe. Just extend your knee a couple of times and then change over again. I think you might have a bit better mobility than the guys. I don't know.
At least better than some of the cross-country athletes.
Good. And then straight knee. Straight knee up and over to the side. Good. Okay. In this position, just rotate your hips a bit from side to side, a couple of times, all the way over. All the way over. I'm an old football player, so I guess you're all better than me. You should be, for sure.
Are you used to doing this kind of mobility training?
Yeah, some of it.
Some of it? Anything new from this? Yeah.
Okay, from this position, going up all the way over here and down again. Big movement. Try to get your pelvic up to the ceiling. It's a bit difficult in here, but okay, good. Come over here to this blue line, and we'll do some work this way. And you can decide. You can do shoes, it's okay. Okay, we're doing some lunges. So first one, big step, this position, then rotate all the way, and then over to the next one, and back again.
Should they try to keep a straight back side?
Straight back leg, if you're able to.
Yeah.
It's much more difficult with the balance if you're doing it on one line. Okay. From that side to this side, doing more of a technique-specific movement. So I want you to do a movement down here to a good in-run position, and up here again. This position. Okay, so now we're talking ski jumping technique. Spørs hva vi har hjemme. Vi har sikkert ikke så mye sånne smale hjemme. Okay, good. This is the first specific drill today. Should talk to the camera maybe. We'll do some mixed exercises. We'll do one or two exercises that's you can call almost technique exercises. And we sometimes combine them with physical exercises to make you refocus on the task. So it's important to have your head to be focused on what you're doing. And it seems that the planning of an exercise or a movement is important for learning. So that's why we will try to give you some jumping specific tasks and mix them in with some physical stuff, because it will make you have to refocus on the jumping. Okay? Back again, we'll go all the way down here. And from this position, try to be direct all the way there. All the way down. Okay. Ja, så skal du få lov til å gjøre litt her. Du skal få lov til å gjøre litt her etterpå. Er det greit? Good. Okay, good. And so the idea is with the jumping technique, it's we try to have it's a bit difficult for me in English, but good dynamic movement, good opening of the hips and the knees in a way that you might be effective in the hill. That's the whole idea today. So you need to keep that in the back of your mind. That usually means that it's probably not a good idea to be going down like this, too far in the back and not too far in the front. So we try to hit that spot when the technique is right. Okay. I'll try to give you some feedback, but usually, as I said before, it's a good idea to have have a mirror to check in and see how your movement is doing. Okay, back to your mats. Kan du vise bare en sånn bekkenregning på matta? Sorry, we need some slides. So we'll do a couple of core exercises. Kjører det bare fra her, og så en liten bekkenregning inn bare. Okay, we'll do some work on the front. Mikko will show you. Just a small movement in your lower back. It's a bit difficult, but you can let your back go a bit, and then try to rotate the pelvis the other way to a good flight position, if you will. If that's you can use that as an image. Good. Really good. And we think that it is a good idea to be able to control the pelvis, to have good stability for power output when you're jumping.
Good work. Keep the hip down.
5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Pause it. Grab your stick. Stand up. Now we're doing ski jumping again, so focus on that. We're just gonna do a simple one, sit down and get up again. That's ski jumping also all about, right? So down to inverted position and up again. And this is could be easy, but it could be difficult as well. So we're trying to, as I said before, a good opening and a closing of the movement. Ah, 5 or 6, maybe. So when you're working with others and you don't have a mirror, you might also be able to help yourself, help your friends. Take a look in how the movement is. Okay, lay down the stick, and then try without the stick, just down in the position, up again. As you would do in the hill, just slower. Okay, good. We have been fortunate here to have some of the best ski jumpers in the world in some of these sessions, and this might seem simple, but some of those guys, the best ones in the world in the sport, they use a lot of time on this, just sitting down and getting up, really, in different ways. But you have to be able to feel what you're doing, and preferably use feedback from mirror or coach because you can't always trust your feelings when it comes to movement. But good. Was it difficult? Was it different when you had the stick, or not? A big difference? Yeah. My experience is that sometimes I see a lot of jumping up in the hill, and a lot of ski jumpers tend to be a bit heavy on the back, so they go down a bit too far in the back. That might be a problem for this movement to occur when they're jumping. Something like a stick could be used to try to get focus on the hip, get the hip to open first, and get in a more offensive? No, not offensive.
No, it's really
a better position over the feet.
attacking position.
Yeah. Okay. Good. We'll do another one on the mat. Shall we do bekkenhip? Når vi sørger? Gud, hva skal jeg da? Anna. Sier feil alltid på navnet. Ja, det er ødelagt det med Midtsundsåsen. Okay. This position, just up there. Small movement. Good. And down again. Okay, try. If you're able to go up and then out with your legs as well, that's really hard. Good, not that far. Good with the ankles as well. You can think that your knees should be going straight up against the ceiling. Yeah, you can do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. Klarer rett opp der. Tungt. Good. Good. Stand up again, grab your stick. And we'll try standing on one leg and doing the same thing. We'll stand from this position, down, place it on the ground, back up, go get it. And maybe I should stand on not on the mat. We're not doing balance now, so stand on the floor. I don't care for. Same thing. Down to an in-run position. And a good opening up again. Good. Four or five reps on each leg. Nothing more. Good. Okay. Feel okay? Looks quite okay, I think. Good. We'll do one more with the slides. Kan du gjøre en der du kjører bare inntrekk med lang rygg? Ja, uten at du gjør en bekkenrotasjon. Yeah. Now just trying to keep this stable. And doing can you change legs when you're back? Just one up and then back in again. Yeah, good. Good. The goal here is to keep the back stable. The last exercise we did a pelvic tilt, but now we're trying to keep it stable. Very good. And we take a break when you're not able to maintain the position. Okay, good. The last one with the stick was good. I think we'll try to add some speed to it. So if you stand up again. So from this position, down here, up again, get it, and then we'll go out from to the side as well. Up again, up again. Okay, 4 or 5 reps max. It's not supposed to be very tiring. It's supposed to be a good movement. Good. I did say 4 or 5 on each leg, right? Yeah. You're not done? Just kept going. That's good. As I said earlier, the idea is not to get you tired from this exercise. We just want quality of movement. So when your thighs are burning and you're doing a sort of a bad movement, we just take a break. Okay. Okay. Down on your stomach. Just do some work on the back as well. So we'll go up like this, all the way around there, all the way around there, and then back. Okay, I'll just go grab a coffee and come back. just keep going for 10-15 minutes. Take a break when you're tired, when you're really tired. Okay, we'll move over to the benches. Huh? Ja, kan stå sånn. Okay. In this position, go down into an inverted position. And up again. This position. So we do one length of a bench with the one leg, and then change to the other. And now you have to be focused again. Ski jumping technique, good in-run position, and direct start. Okay. Take your time. We don't have lots of time. We want quality. If the bench is to you can start from this position and then go up. Du kan stå med tyngden på. Du kan starte her. Ja. Okay. You can start from this position. So, if the bench is maybe too tall for some of you, but it's not supposed to be one-legged squat. So you're starting down here and just going up and then change. Okay. Don't start up here and go down and up again. You might be too short, but it's not that bad actually. Well, the bench is too high. That might be a... Klarer du å komme deg enda litt mer over, eller?
Ja, med ryggen. Eller om jeg sitter her.
Det blir litt bak, synes jeg.
Okay.
You agree, Mikko? Yeah. Bra, good. And I also think it's a good idea to keep in mind the ankles. Some of you are really good at that as well. Good. So when you're coming up, you're in flat position. Good.
How many times on each leg?
No, just one length on each leg, and then it's back to the mats. Kan du utføre et inntrekk med teppebitene? Jeg bare gjør det akkurat den samme du gjorde I sted, bare at du trekker inn. Jeg kan prøve. Oh, good. Okay, next one. Combine a couple of exercises. So we go down to this position, and then we'll just pull up here. So the idea is just to rotate the pelvic to in-run position, flight position. I wish I could show you a perfect one, but I can't. This position. Yeah, you can go up to this position. Keep the tension on the front. And you're supposed to feel that you're using your stomach, your core muscles to pull the pelvic. Good. Huh? Yeah, you can go as far down as you want to.
Skal vi stoppe en planke?
Litt høyere.
Flight, på en måte, er det?
Veldig offensiv flight kan du stoppe i. It's a good sign if you feel something happening down in your stomach. It does? Good. Okay, good. Up again. Doing more ski jumping. This position, keeping a low, keep the body low. So this is not the jump. Keep low, and then from this position, up here. Okay. I've never done ski jumping, so my technique isn't the best. So do better than me, please. Ah, good. Ah, good. Okay, good. It's good enough. So I said I want only tries that counts. So if you do a few and then take a break. And our break is on the mats today. So going back. And again, we're doing this a lot of the times in the sessions I have, because when you're doing stuff here, you don't think about anything else than what you're doing here. So when you go back here and do ski jumping stuff, you need to refocus on it. And that's, as I said earlier, that's probably smart for learning something, for making things stick in your head for a couple of days, hopefully. All right, we'll do one more with the back, but we'll do it with the stick. So big movement on the front, sorry. Up, big movement around. Try not to hit anyone. At least not me. As part of it, it's supposed to be very exciting to see who you can hit. Kan du vise hoppe opp på oneren? Opp på benken og så nede. Her nede, eller? Opp her og nede. Ja. Hva er det? Good. Okay. Should we do some jumping? We're doing ski jumping after all. We'll do one where we try to keep low and in a good position while we're jumping. Mikko will show you a perfect example what it takes to win the Olympics. Good. You don't have to extend all the way to a full jump. Keeping low to a good position. There and down again. We'll do one more afterwards where we'll do a full jump. Okay? But the idea is you have to be able to keep in a good position, although you're moving forward a bit. Okay? Try it out. It's very easy to get on the back a bit, I think. Bra, kom an. Okay. Neste kan du godt prøve å være enda mer over. Enda mer over, sånn at det ikke blir noe her. Bra over, bedre enn det. Good. Good. Bra. Good. Yes. Mye bedre. Okay, take a break. We have lots of time. You get one break without going back to the mats. Okay, you can come back. Just for this one time. Break equals different kind of training for you guys now. So, was it okay? We sometimes use these kind of drills to, as Mikko said, work on the platform to challenge the position a bit. It can be easy to be too far behind when you're doing this, so it's important to keep a good dynamic movement.
Also see that, or I know it can be very easy to come up a little bit like this, and then you have to, when you come down, so it's really important that you stay over when you do the jumps, that you can stay over and find the position.
Not opening up. If you open up the hips too early, your knees come forwards and the energy disappears. So we'll do one more, and now you can do like Mikko did. When you're jumping off the bench, you can do a stretch a bit more out. That's bad English, huh? Yeah. So keep low up on the bench and then off the bench.
And try to land in a stable, good
Good.
position.
Bra, Alana. Yeah, good. Good, perfect. Good, okay. Okay. Might,
Behind, maybe.
yeah, and maybe opening up a bit early, so use your legs. Push down, use your legs a bit more. So it seems like you want to open up a bit too early from start with this movement. So. Okay, good. You okay? Do one more of these, but can you keep short contact on this bench when you're up? So you know you don't have a pause, you just jump up and then straight up and land. With that sound, preferably. Did you get me? Yeah. Sound effects always helps. Good. That's okay. Just take your time to get down deep enough. Good, good. Yeah, shorter contact with this with the bench. Keep over. Yeah, better. Good. It's much more difficult. You have to be able to. It's difficult to hit the position right, so it's very easy to fly off. Okay, good. Nice try. Better. Okay. Your legs are sore today? Yeah. Okay. I guess about time, Mikko, or so I said most of these exercises that's ski jumping technique specific are variation of sitting down and getting up, basically. And as Mikko said earlier, I think it's a good idea to be able to do a precise movement with many different under many different conditions. So we try to challenge that. You all guys did a great job today, I think. This last one is a bit difficult. It's not what you're used to, but I think to find the right challenge is important. And the stuff we did on the mats are not that technical, but it's probably important to be able to stay strong, really, around so you have a strong core. It's probably important for lots of things in sport. Okay. Questions? You guys?
I have a question for the girls. How often do you do this kind of session? And was this a new session for you, or is this some kind of session that you are used to having?
We use some of the exercises in different trainings. So maybe before jumping, we have some of these, and during a strength session, we have some of the exercises. Yeah. So it's maybe combined. It's 2 times a week or something. Yeah.
And what do you feel about the session? Was it good? Yeah. Good. And how often do, for example, the ski jumpers here in Lillehammer have this session?
We have once a week on a regular basis. We vary a bit how the content on the sessions, we vary a bit, but many of the best feel it's nice to come back to some of the basic exercises, like we did today, just to sort of calibrate their position, their in-run position, and their takeoff. Yeah, I think the sessions we have, it's important we have always the ski jumping trainers are always with us. So it's me and the athletes and the coaches. And if we have a small group, or maybe just one or two, we're able to have very high quality. And that's what it's all about, really. If you have bad movement, you're not going to get anything out of the session.
And I know also many of the ski jumpers and also Nordic combined athletes use some of these exercises for warm-up in the, for example, before a jumping session or a power session. So it's definitely exercises that you can bring into different
and very often we end the session with some imitation jumps on the rollerboard with special coaches. So it's a sort of to try to move this kind of jumping into the most specific thing you can do indoors is maybe perhaps with the rollerboard. And we try to finish each session with a couple of imitation jumps. So that might be a good way to end the session.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, girls, and thank you for watching. I hope you had a good session. We will see you in about 1 hour, I think. Then it's me and Akito Watabe coming in live from Japan in the middle of the night. Have to drag him up from the bed to talk to you. So me and Akito will talk a little bit about what we find important from my previous career and also now Akito's ongoing career. So then, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.